Lila's Best Eats, where I'm always doing it right. On this channel, I'll show you how to eat the food you love. I'll show you, of course, how to do it in a fashion that's healthy, beneficial to your body. And if you follow my channel, you know I'll show you how to do it without compromising the flavor or the integrity of the food. And in today's video, we're going to be getting into a special signature baking recipe of mine. Some of you have already had the chance of trying this particular signature recipe because you have been one of many who have had the opportunity to purchase my baked goods during the holiday season when I used to run my bake sale. But for those of you who haven't had the opportunity and you aren't familiar with this recipe, you should definitely get excited because today I'm going to show you guys how to make my deliciously moist banana bread. But not just any banana bread. I'm going to show you guys how to make my banana bread with a brown butter glaze and chopped pecans. So, if you love a good banana bread recipe that doesn't require many ingredients, it's deliciously moist, and it has additional sweetness and texture, then you don't want to miss this video. Do me a favor. All you need to do is follow these few steps. Don't be shy. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell below. You'll be notified when I upload this delicious banana bread with brown butter glaze and chopped pecan recipe. And you can also do me a favor. Tap that super thanks button below. Leave Lila's Best Eats a small donation that will directly support my channel so I can reinvest back into Lila's Best Eats and continue to kick out these delicious, healthy videos for you guys. And without any further ado, let's get to doing what Lila's Best Eats does best. Let's get into my deliciously moist banana bread with brown butter glaze and chopped pecan recipe, and let's get to doing it right. Okay guys, here are the ingredients needed for the banana bread with brown butter icing. You'll need bananas, vanilla extract, baking soda, sea salt, unsweetened coconut milk, all-purpose flour, light brown sugar, powdered confectioner sugar, pecans, plant-based or regular butter, and lastly, eggs. For the exact measurement ingredients, you'll need 2 1/3 cups of ripened mashed bananas, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 eggs lightly beaten, a 1/2 cup of plant-based or regular butter, 3/4 cups of light brown sugar, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. For the brown butter icing, you'll need 1 1/2 cups of confection sugar, 1 1/2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut milk, 4 tablespoons of butter, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and chopped pecans for garnishing. Okay guys, in the first step, add the butter to a large bowl, followed by the brown sugar. Use a hand mixer to cream the ingredients together until they're well incorporated. To a medium bowl, add the flour, sea salt, and baking powder. Use a whisk to incorporate the dry ingredients, then add the bananas and egg to the butter sugar mixture. Use a wooden spoon or a silicone spatula to incorporate the 2 ingredients. Then add the flour. Fold the flour into the wet ingredients, but do not overmix to prevent the bread from becoming dry and dense as it cooks. Once the dough is done, this is what it should look like. Next, spray the loaf pan with baking spray. Then add the prepared banana bread batter to the loaf pan. Use a slightly wet wooden spoon to spread the batter out evenly. Once the batter is done, this is what it should look like. Next, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Place the loaf pan into the center of the oven and set a cook time for 1 hour. To check to see if the bread is done, simply stick a toothpick through the center. If the toothpick comes out clean, the bread is done. Next, remove the bread and set it aside to allow it to completely cool. Once the bread has completely cooled, this will be the end result. It should have a beautiful golden color with crispy textured edges, and the interior should be perfectly moist. Make the brown butter icing. Add the butter to a skillet over a medium-high heat. Allow the butter to completely melt, then stir the butter consistently over the medium-high heat for several minutes until the butter begins to turn brown. Once the butter is done, this is the color it should be. Next, add the coconut milk. Mix thoroughly to incorporate it into the brown butter, then add the vanilla extract. Mix thoroughly to incorporate it into the coconut milk and brown butter, then reduce the heat to low and add the confection sugar. Stir the confection sugar over the low heat for several minutes until it has completely dissolved. Once the brown butter icing is done, this will be the final result. It should coat both the front and the back of the spoon. Once it has completely cooled, transfer the icing into a measuring cup, then drizzle the brown butter icing over the cooled banana bread until it is completely covered. Okay guys, this step is optional. You can either garnish with chopped pecans or leave the banana bread plain. In the final step, remove the banana bread from the parchment paper and place it onto a serving platter. Here is the final result of what the banana bread with brown butter icing should look like once it's done. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share my content, let people know Lila's Best Eats is always doing it right. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys again next time.